It's great to hear from you. You know that. It's really great to hear from you. Today, I wanted to do a reaction video to a reaction-ish video. The guy that made the video is MaximBaby. I saw a video of him on Facebook that got really popular, and he was critiquing Trisha Paytas. Freelee, the banana girl, made a video last year of May, I believe, and it's called What Do You Think? And it was a really controversial video, got a lot of dislikes. It was one of her most disliked videos. He made a reaction video towards it, and I didn't agree with a lot of the things that he said. I want to give you guys my opinion on it, so let's watch it together, shall we? Okay.
So, I'm just going to eat my chicken and drink my milkshake.
Typical Carnus behavior. I'm gonna drink my chicken, my milkshake, my. Because it's all about you, right? You don't give a shit about anybody else. And by the way, that's not a milkshake, that's a pus shake. That has millions and millions of somatic cells inside of that one cup. So you're drinking pus. Enjoy your pus shake.
For no reason.
So I just woke up and I was thinking about something in bed, which I think about quite often. And that's where the people who continue to eat meat and dairy, even though they know the impact of their diet choices on the planet, on the animals, they've watched Earthlings, they know all the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue eating animal products, whether they actually deserve to continue living. And
What the fuck? So, because I eat my chicken and drink my milkshake, maybe I don't deserve to live.
Nope, she didn't say that. They took her words out of context. She's posing the question. She's saying whether or not people who contribute to violent industries, people who have no regards for the planet, for other beings, even for human beings too, because when you eat animal products, you're also causing lots of environmental degradation, which affects all of us because, you know, we live on this planet too. We don't live in separate worlds, you know. I guess that's why bitches are fucking trying to find life on Mars now. But we don't live in separate worlds, at least not now. When you eat animal products, you're causing massive destruction towards animals, humans, and the planet. Like, it takes so much water and energy and time and hard labor in order to get the final product of a disgusting, sloppy piece of meat. So I just want people to be aware of that. But anyways.
animals are still having their fur ripped off their back. Animals are still having anal electrocution.
Damn! Anal electrocution! That is like rape in the anus, but with like electricity and metal. God damn, that is fucked up.
So he's saying that it's fucked up what we do to animals, anal electrocution and whatnot. Yeah, it is fucked up. So what are you going to do about it? Are you going to keep contributing to it and be a fucked up person?
The slaughterhouses still exist. The fur farms still fucking exist. They are still there regardless of you turning a blind eye to them.
Yeah, that is true. People do some terrible things to animals that I don't like either. But why do I deserve to die? Because I eat meat? Because other people do some terrible things to other animals? You know, some animals also do some terrible things to other animals too.
Okay, so I already know where we're going with this one. Lions eat meat, so why can't I? Animals eat other animals in nature, so do they deserve to go to prison? Do they deserve to be held accountable for their actions? How come they can do it, but we can't? Why? Mommy, how come Alex gets to sit in the front seat, but I did just as much hard chores and labors around the house, but I don't get to sit in the front seat either. You're not a lion, and you never will be. Why do people want to be lions so badly? Like, lions are minorities. Carnivores and omnivores are the minorities of this planet. 75% of all of the animals on this goddamn planet, yes, this planet that we live on, 75% of all of them are plant eaters. Why do you want to side with that group? Flesh eating? ripping other animals to shreds just so you can have a meal, when you have the option to walk into a grocery store and make the most healthiest, compassionate choices for not only yourself, but for your family, for the planet, for other animals. People would rather just point their fingers at lions and say, well, they're doing it too, so why can't I? Stop being such a bitch.
So do those animals deserve to die too?
No, they don't deserve to die too, because they're called obligate carnivores and obligate omnivores. So they have an obligation to eat flesh. Otherwise, they would go hungry and fucking die. Like, their bodies is physically designed to process animal flesh. You are not. Hence, that's why humans get cancer and heart disease and obesity and a host of other fucking zoonotic diseases that we have no business dying from.
And am I being too extreme? And yes, it does include family members of mine who actually continue eating meat and dairy.
Yeah, that is very extreme, man. People deserving to die because they eat meat.
I'm surprised this guy is threatened by Freelee's thoughts. Is her thoughts really that threatening and terrorizing than people's actions and wrath towards animals?
That is like Hitler way of thinking. Oh, you don't live the way I live, so you deserve to die.
It's funny how he says Hitler's way of thinking, but Hitler's way of thinking is that dominant ideology that says, my life is more important than yours, I'm more superior to you, and I get to control you, and I get to do whatever I want to you. That's the mindset of meat eaters, not vegans. Non-vegans participate in some of the most cruelest, disgusting... Sorry for the F-bombs in this video. I don't ever really notice how passionate I am for animals until I'm editing, so you're gonna have to excuse me.
Hey, you're vegan, right?
Yeah?
Well, so lions eat meat, right? So are you f***ing kidding me? I can't tired of people justifying themselves with this shit about lions.
I find these days that people are more offended and afraid and threatened by the words of vegans as opposed to the actions of non-vegans. And we get compared to Hitler.
And your family members too, you love them but you think they maybe deserve to die because they eat meat. You use the word love, but I don't think you know what it means.
Yeah, because you know what love means. You started off the goddamn video eating chickens, tortured chickens. You want to talk about love? Stop pointing your fingers. Victims and excuses. Victims and excuses.
But we are in this situation where drastic change needs to happen and people aren't taking it fucking serious enough. And if their position on the planet was threatened because of their dietary choices, they would change to vegan in a heartbeat.
Let's do some scientific experiment about that now and see. You just threatened my position on this planet by saying that maybe I don't deserve to live because I eat meat. Now my position is threatened because of my dietary choice.
She didn't even remotely say that. She said if your position on eating animals somehow became threatened, let's say 2050 hits and it's no longer sustainable, your position on eating animals is now threatened.
Now my position is threatened because of my dietary choices. So, 1 heartbeat, 2 heartbeat, 3 heartbeat. I am still not a vegan. So I guess you lied, man. You lied.
You're not vegan because you don't want to be vegan. Your mind is already set. The mind, the little brain that you have in there, your mind is already set. So you have no fucks in the world to go vegan. So why would you?
That's the truth of the matter. Because it's so fucking easy to be vegan as well. And people kind of just treat it like, it's just like a casual thing. Like anyone can, you can make your choice, I make mine. Just mind your own business.
Yes, and fuck yeah. Everybody should mind their own goddamn business.
Really? Everyone should mind their business. Even when it comes to rape, child molestation, child abuse, spousal abuse, terrorism, Bullying? Homophobia? What about racism?
Because if not, I could say something like, you have a lamp in your room and that lamp uses electricity and that electricity probably comes from fuel and that fuel is polluting my environment and the environment of the animals. So
now lamps causes suffering towards animals, or better yet, now anything that we have no control over, suddenly we're not vegan anymore. Like, you're supposed to do what's most practical and what's most possible in the situations that you're in. It's about doing better when we know better. Obviously, you're not trying to do better because you're not trying to know any better. All of a sudden, now he act like he cares so much about animals. Like, oh, the lamp in your room, that causes suffering towards animals, so it's okay for me to pay strangers to stab animals in the throat so that I can chew their flesh and shit it out. I just wish people can hear themselves. If I can make people hear themselves the way that I hear them, fucking A.
I like some vegetarians and I like some vegans.
Sure, that's what they all say before they get the ball rolling. That's like those straight homophobic people that's like, oh, no, I don't believe in being gay, but I have so many gay friends. It's kind of like, who the fuck are your gay friends?
I have so many gay friends back home. They know I don't think it's right because I'm a Christian and that's what I believe in.
Why do you have gay friends?
Because
I'm offended by your gay friends.
And I even admire some of them. But I don't want to be a vegan or a vegetarian. You know why? Because it's my choice.
Well, let's not go crazy here. I mean, a personal choice should be things that's personal, like how you would prefer to style your hair or the car that you drive or what you would prefer to shampoo or condition your hair with. Those things are personal. But a personal choice should never involve another person. Because once somebody else is involved in your choices, it's no longer personal.
You shouldn't have the choice. You should be forced to be vegan. You should absolutely be forced to be vegan.
Oh no! Come at me, bro! Come and try to force me to stop eating chicken and...
Calm the fuck down. No one's coming for you. I think it's every meat eater's dream for a vegan to like walk into their personal home and like pull the meat, dairy, and eggs out of their hands. Like, it's not gonna happen like that. Like, people get so defensive like, oh, don't come for me, you're not coming for me. It's like, I don't care to come for you. It's either you take your own health back and your own compassion back and you open your heart and mind to the truth, or you just fucking slack in history. Like, you're just gonna get left behind. Life will process you. Harley said, if you don't control your own thoughts and choices, somebody else is gonna control it for you. If you don't control your own life, somebody's gonna control it for you. And as long as you're eating meat, dairy, and eggs, you are being controlled. Because you never made the choice. Like, people act like they made the choice to eat meat, dairy, and eggs. No, you are only making the choice to continue to eat meat, dairy, and eggs after you've been brainwashed into eating meat, dairy, and eggs. And that's the difference. You never had the choice to actually think, wow, is eating animals, like, do I agree with that? Do I believe in that? Like, nobody really challenged you on that when you was a child. Like, eating animal products was just a given. And to get on Freelee's comment, do I think that people should be forced to be vegan? My personal opinion, yes, with the way that the planet is going. I mean, animals don't fucking have time to wait for people to get their shit together, and it's just the truth of the matter. You have time, but the animals that you're going to eat don't have time. They don't have time to wait.
Like the way my digestive system breaks down this chicken when I eat it. Don't even try it. If you don't want to be terminated, don't even try it.
So there's
No one's coming for you.
people who have educated themselves but are like, nah, I don't feel like doing it right now. I don't feel like doing it. You know, I've heard, I knew a vegan once, and they were like, they were, you know, a little bit weak, and they couldn't do this and that, and, you know, like, just some, you know, I knew a vegan once who had a child, and the child had deficiencies or some shit, you know, like, just looking for excuses.
That is not an excuse, that is true. Some people are weak when they are vegan, and some people have deficiencies when they are vegan. That is a fact.
But wait a minute though, deficiency is not a vegan issue, it's a everybody issue. Like, we're all supposed to be making sure that we're getting enough fiber, calories, and nutrient-dense foods. Like, it's not a vegan issue. I mean, yeah, it's true that when some people go vegan, if they're not doing it the right way, if they're not eating enough calories from food, if they're not getting enough nutrients and antioxidants and fiber and all that good stuff, then of course you're going to be deficient in some stuff. So you want to have a complete meal, but obviously you can have a complete meal without making it completely... You don't need to eat animals in order to be healthy. Like, you don't need to eat animals in order to live. Hello, you're listening to someone who's alive right now. Like, I'm alive, I'm living. And in my opinion, you're better off being a deficient vegan than being a deficient meat eater. Shit, at least vegans eat fiber.
You're just gonna...
And whilst you are at it, go to the jungle and tell that lion that is eating the deer, hey lion, you are eating meat, so you don't deserve to live on this planet. See how that will work out for you.
Do you see my face right now? That's too much work. Why would I tell a lion whose body is designed to eat animals to stop eating animals? You want me to have a conversation with a lion and convince a carnivore to stop being a carnivore? The problem is, you're not a carnivore. And you will never be a carnivore, no matter how much you dream of it. You will never be a carnivore, okay? Never. And if you want to be a carnivore, you can start by sniffing people's asses when you walk into a room, but that's besides the point. Now everybody wants to be omnivores too. Everyone's like, oh, I'm a carnivore. Then after that, you disprove them. They're like, oh, I mean, well, we're omnivores. We evolved to eat meat. It's kind of like, no, you just evolved to be a fucking turd. A dumb turd.
You're a dickhead. I hope you'll soon be dead. And this is payback time for what you put me through. The way you behaved was a total disgrace.
Like, it's just annoying. You have to understand where the frustration lies.
Okay, go to the jungle and come and find me.
Why do people always say that? Like, go to the jungle and find a lion and tell the lion. Like, shut up. No one's gonna do all of that dumb extra shit. All we have to do is look at the physiology of a goddamn lion. What do lions eat? What do their bodies require? Can they exclusively survive off of plants? If not, then why should they? Why should lions be forced to eat plants when they have no business to eat plants? We can survive on plant foods alone, but we're making the selfish choice to fucking bring the planet down and bring the animals down and bring our health down. There's no regard for life in general. Just life. No regard for life. Human, non-human, the planet, just everything has been exploited. So, anyways, that is my rant and that is my reaction to a reaction video. How many people do reactions to reaction videos? Don't start it. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later, and till then, peace and love. Literally peace and love. See you later. See you later.
Come and find me later. I am here waiting for you.